Hey, so we're going to do this one a little bit different because this is some breaking news. So if you haven't heard already, DeAndre Hopkins got traded to the Chiefs for a fourth round pick. Come on, we're going to talk about it and why this was the right move for the Tennessee Titans after the intro. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Bonafide, and this is Section 240, a channel all about the Tennessee Titans, but from a fan's perspective. So this is going to be scripted, off the dome, off the top, whatever you want to know. But this morning, we all woke up to the news that DeAndre Hopkins, Nuke, has been traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, the rich get richer for a fifth-round pick that could eventually turn into a fourth-round pick. I'm assuming there's some contract escalators or whatever, you know, based off of the performance of the Chiefs, determines whether or not that pick turns from a fifth to a fourth. First of all, salute to DeAndre Hopkins. I can't even talk. It's early. To DeAndre Hopkins, this was most definitely the right move. We kind of saw it happening on Sunday when he was held out for that last portion of the game. And I think a couple of weeks ago, I think through a presser, he mentioned that his name was in trade rumors, but he was very appreciative of his time here. He said that he loved the organization, all that good stuff. So, yeah, does it suck that DeAndre Hopkins isn't here anymore? Absolutely. But this was the right move. And I'll tell you why. Because, first of all, and I'm going to read this tweet. So, this is like straight off the dome right here. So, y'all. So we traded him to the Chiefs for a fourth-round pick. So according to Jordan Reed's Twitter, and I'll put the tweet up here somewhere. According to Jordan Reed, post-Hopkins trades, the Tennessee Titans now have 7 draft picks in 2025. We have a first, a second, a fourth, another fourth, or fifth, depending on how this DeAndre Hopkins trade works out. Another fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. And I said in a live stream on Sunday that quarterback, wide receiver, and edge. I said quarterback, right tackle, and edge were 3 things that we were focusing on. But this is draft capital for us. We can't say anything else about it. This is draft capital for the Tennessee Titans right now. And it was the right move to make. Remember last year, there was rumors that Derrick Henry was going to be traded when we thought, when the season pretty much was out of hand. But, Vrabel or Miss Amy or the powers that be vetoed that trade, whatever. In this particular case, this was the right move. And again, Callie said in one of his pressers earlier this week that him, Rand, and Miss Amy were all on the same page. So this is probably what's going to happen. Levis is going to get the rest of the season. If he's healthy, he's going to be the quarterback for the rest of the season. That's it. We saw what Mason can do. I didn't make a recap video for the video because I was traveling. But we saw what happened on Sunday. So Levis is going to be the quarterback for the rest of the year. He's going to have a chance to kind of show it, but we already kind of know he's not the guy. So Rand, Brian, and Miss Amy have already said, hey, let's suck this season, and then let's go forward and move forward with what we can have here. You need draft capital if you're going to jump up because there are a lot of teams that are hanging around 1-4 or 2-5 that'll be in front of us. Right now, I think we're picking 6 in the draft coming up. Now, there's only 2 quarterbacks that I am willing to accept as replacements for Will Levis, and that is Shedeur Sanders. He is my number 1 target, the number 1 pick, but I know he's the number 1 pick for a lot of teams. So if we don't get Shedeur, I am taking Cam Ward. That's it. I'm not taking Jalen Milrose, no Newsmeyer, none of this Carson Beck crap, none of that Quinn Ewers. It's only those 2 guys, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward. That's it. If we don't get those 2 guys, then we go get a veteran quarterback, and we wait until 2026 when some better quarterbacks are coming out right now. But that is who I'm taking right now. Also, this also opens us up. Remember, T. Higgins, who I would like to see come here to be in Tennessee, is still in Cincinnati. He's on the franchise tag. I don't think they're going to be able to sign him, so he's going to be a free agent. This also frees up, a spot for him. Who knows? But yeah, this is what it is. I think it's the right move. I think it's there. I wouldn't be surprised if we are selling other things. So don't, like I said, this is football. I think Rand and Brian thought, hey, we maybe if Levis was the guy, we could put together a team and we can go compete, and then we could build off of Levis. And in these 6 games, they've shown you that Levis is not the guy. So don't even waste any more time trying to do this. Get as many assets as you can back, because you're going to have to use some of these assets to get where you want to get. We already, if we win a couple more games, cool. But I don't see us winning a lot of games. I see this being a very tough season for us as Titans fans. But for the most part, this was the right move. I think, Rand and Callie did the right thing. Congrats to Nuke. They did right by him, too, moving him to a contender, a team that needed him. Hey, that's everybody else's problem. Right now, we are focused on the 2025 NFL draft and the rest of the season. So don't be surprised if we sell again, all right? So make sure you lock in with us in the section. Like I said, we got the 1K giveaway going on. This is really just an impromptu video, so it's really not scripted or flushed out like that, but I just wanted to put something out here and give you my thoughts, initial reaction on the trade. Again, I think it's a great deal. Think it was the right move, and it's indicative of where we are as a team right now. But Zach Lyons, who is on 104.5 The Game, posted, I think he posted or he sent me a message saying that, this is the same way that the 49ers started out. They sucked for 2 years. They got John Lynch and Shanahan. They sucked again that season, and then that following season they went 13-3 or something like that. Or they turned into who he is right here. So you got to take some suffering. Like, yes, we are still paying for the sins of John Robinson. Whether you want to believe it or not, your anger at Brian Callahan and at Rand Carthon, and even the anger at Miss Amy, if she is the one that's, saying, hey, draft this person or draft that person, it's still directed at John Robinson. John Robinson and Mike Vrabel, to an extent, are the people that agreed to trade away A.J. Brown. They're the ones that agreed to draft Isaiah Wilson, who it turns out to be a bust. They're the ones that, Vrabel was the one that was in charge when Will Levis got here, whether or not that was a Miss Amy mistake or things like that. So we are still paying for the mistakes. Treylon Burks, John Robinson draft pick. We are paying for the mistakes of the previous regime. So all I can say is buckle up and tighten up. I'll catch you later.